Hello guys, welcome again. So I was just reviewing the KZ ZX10 Pro X which I got recently, and along with this I also purchased the Venture Electronics Abigail Pro. Again, all of this has been purchased by me with my own money, so not as sponsored or any such kind of video. This is my own will, my own research. That is where I purchase these products. So this is the Abigail Pro. Unboxing was pretty straightforward. It has this dongle. As you can see, this is the size of the cable, and it has the type C to type A converter too. So if you're using it with your desktop and all, you can use this along with that. So the construction quality is pretty straightforward. It's not the most premium I have seen. It's built out of aluminum. It has the transparent wire with the silver accent, so I believe it would be silver coated wire, and the top seems like a gold plated one. USB-C to 3.5 mm. This is not the 4.4 mm balanced version, this is the 3.5 mm unbalanced version. Now why I wanted this was, let's say for example I'm using this Reese's S9 Pro, which is amazing. It has great energy, it has great resolution, great resolution by the way, and this is something which is more than enough for any kind of dongle work. Plus it also comes with your balanced. While this is sufficient, it's a bit of hassle if you are, let's say, using your phone while connected to your wire. It's heavy, it hangs around, it's a dongle and it dangles. So that is where I wanted something which is very lightweight. So let's take the size comparison. This is the size comparison, and that is exactly what the weight comparison is. It's like a breeze, it's like a feather when I compare it with the S9 Pro. So that is where this Abigail Pro comes into picture. In terms of audio quality, I would say it covers my basic needs of around 75% in terms of technicalities what this Hedises gives me. Again, I'm not going into that balanced picture itself because these are unbalanced, while these gives you both balanced and unbalanced audio options. But one thing where they literally rock is the amount of power consumption. They are very light in terms of how much power they consume from your mobile phone. I have seen them literally sipping just very small amount of juice. But again, it depends not just on your dongle, it depends upon what kind of IM you are using. So I paired them with again my recently acquired ZX10 Pro from Pro X from KZ, and these both combinations, their synergy is really good because these have a lot more clarity element into it. They have one dynamic driver and 4 balanced armature, so they have a lot good in terms of resolution. I would say they are really good. They have good bass, amazing bass I would say. They have amazing treble and a good vocal, so they have a lot more clarity going into them already, and that is where Abigail gives them that mellow, a bit more toned down of harshness, and so their synergy is amazing. I tested them also with the S12 Pro, but S12 Pro being more power hungry, they kind of like tried to extract although the 80-90% of what this Abigail Pro has to offer. So they were kind of hitting hard on Abigail Pro, but this did not give up. The only issue which I could feel is the durability and the length of the wire. Personally, I would have loved this if the wire was maybe a bit smaller, like here. I mean, I don't feel the point of having this big of a wire because first of all, it's not a hard wire, so turning them is pretty easy. If it was maybe half or a bit more of the size, it would have been good too, because now this is an unnecessary length which I again have to carry along. But this is a very minor nitpicking because I have to say something which I did not like, and this was generally which I felt could have been better if it was smaller. And there are some open seams here and there which I felt could have been better in terms of finishing, but they are going with anyhow premium materials, so I believe the quality should not suffer. Again, this is too early to say anything about quality because it has been just over 2 weeks of me using them. Third thing, I use them with my mobile phone, and I was able to use the microphone too, which is also present in the KZ. So that is amazing. They have the mic pass through, so whatever you are speaking from microphone will also be recorded, which means you can pick up your calls while using these earphones. Let me take this Reese's S9 Pro as a reference. These are amazing. DAC they are using is one of the best, which is a pro DAC, I would say, a desktop grade DAC, if I would like to call in that fashion. And they have great clarity. They are a bit more, energetic tuned, and they have a lot of power too to drive other earphones. But these are overkill using them all the times. This Abigail Pro provides me somewhere around 75 to 80% of the same quality of audio which I get from that. Again, I will not compare in terms of percentage, it's more like a preference. This has a bit more mellow approach to it. The DAC being used has a bit more balanced sound rather than being more energetic. That's a major difference which I found using both the KZ-ZX10 Pro X and the LED Shower S12 Pro. So overall, the sound quality is really good for a day-to-day usage, and they again have a very good cult following in the community, audiophiles community itself. So leaving that resolution, leaving that clarity, leaving that technicalities of sound aside, they give me 90 to 95% of the satisfaction at most of the time. So that is pretty much it which I want to tell about. This was a bit more casual approach in terms of reviewing this. This is more in terms of, think of me as a listener, as an audiophile, rather than just being a reviewer. These are my experiences which I experienced using this dongle. I purchased this after a lot of research that I went through it. There were a few other companies, but the price proposition, the way of usage, everything combined, this was something which came out to be the next best thing possible. This is in the same category as your Apple dongle or your mobile phone dongles. So you can go ahead and pretty much use it for all your needs. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, please let me know. And for queries or anything, if you want to see, please again comment for the same. See you soon. See you again, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.